Good evening, students. In the last video, I have explained how to create one-dimensional arrays using the most common functions such as array function, arrange function, len space function, from iter function, and also using alternative functions, that is empty function, zeros function, ones function, etc. Now in this session, let us discuss about how you can create two-dimensional ND arrays. Before going to start about the two-dimensional array, first of all, we must know about the two-dimensional array. A two-dimensional array is an array in which each element is itself a one-dimensional array. That means two-dimensional array is an array within an array, or we can say it is an array of arrays. Basically, two-dimensional arrays are a type of multidimensional arrays and can have multiple rows and columns known as matrices. So when we consider about two-dimensional array, then in this type of array, the position of an data element is referred by two indices instead of one. So, two-dimensional array represents a table with rows and columns of data. In the below example of a two-dimensional array, observe that each array element itself is also an array, like 0 of 0 element, 0 of 1 element, 0 of 2 element, 0 of 3 element, and so on. In this example, num is an array of two dimensions with 3 rows and 4 columns. Subscript of rows is 0, 1, 2 means 0 to 2, and subscript of columns is 0 to 3, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. So when we assess the particular element, it is combined as 0 of 0, that means 0 rows and 0 column. Here 0 rows and 1 column, 0 rows and 2 columns, 0 rows and 3 columns. The next, whenever row is changed, then now the first element is 1 of 0, that means 1 row 0 column, 1 rows 1 column, 1 rows 2 columns, 1 rows 3 columns, etc. So the number of elements in two-dimensional array can be determined by multiplying number of rows with number of columns. For example, the number of elements in an array num3, 4, it is calculated as 3 multiplied 4, that is 12 elements. 3 is rows and 4 is the column. So the total element of this two-dimensional array is 12. Now move to the next. Now creation of NumPy two-dimensional arrays. Here we will learn how to create two-dimensional arrays using different functions. So first of all, creating two-dimensional ND arrays using array function. Students, you already used this function for creating one-dimensional array. Similarly, the array functions can also be used to create two-dimensional or n-dimensional ND arrays. But the only thing you need to take care of is that the list or tuple you are passing to it should be a two-dimensional list or tuple. That means two-dimensional list means nested list or nested tuple. While you creating one-dimensional array, then you simply used array function with list or tuple. But in two-dimensional array, you should use two-dimensional list, that is nested list or nested tuple. Now the syntax is the same as creating one-dimensional array. You have already learned. Once again, the syntax is array name equals to numpy dot array, then list of values. Here list of values can be either nested list or nested tuples, or you can also pass the values directly. Then optional D type means data type. You can specify the data type, then the data is created or stored accordingly. Now just consider the example. Import numpy as np. I think there is no any problem to understand this line because we repeat again and again. It means here numpy is the module. In fact, Python provides so many modules like numpy means numerical Python, scipy means scientific Python, pandas, etc. So here we import numpy modules as the variable np. Now a is the array name equals to np dot array. Now here the first list is 1, 3 and 5, and the nested list, another list is 2, 4 and 6, and both are nesting with each other. Just consider another example. Here we first of all created the list by using L variable. There L equals to 1, 3, 5, comma 2, 4, 6. Now A equals to np dot array of L. Either you directly pass the value as a nested list, or you create the list and then pass the list for creating the two-dimensional array. So here array will create a two-dimensional ND array as the passed L is nested list. You can display the contents of array using print function. So in the next line we use print A. So whenever this statement is passed, then the result is display the array like 1, 3, 5 and then 2, 4, 6. Now there are so many objects that can be used to see the properties of the arrays. For example, here The statement is print a dot shape. So whenever we use this function, the shape of the array is to be displayed. Now in this array, the shape is 2, 3. That means 2 rows and 3 columns. Now, how to construct two-dimensional array and how to check the properties. Now consider the following example or following program. Import numpy as np. First of all, we create the list, that is L equals to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 30, 80, 90. The nested list is stored as L. Now A equals to np dot array of L. So here the two-dimensional array is created. Now print A. You know very well this statement is used to display the array. Then now the question is how we see the size, data type, shape and dimension of the array. You can use different objects along with the array name, then you see all the properties. Now to display the size, print size, a dot size. Here A is the array name and size is the object. So whenever we execute this one, then it displays the size of the created array. Next statement is print, then data type, a dot d type. This statement displays the data type. And the next is print shape, a dot shape. This statement displays the shape of the array. And lastly, print dimension a dot ndim. This one is display the dimension, whether the array is one-dimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensional, etc. Now when we execute these instructions or programs, then you see the result given below. The first, whenever the print A will display 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 in the second row, and the third row 70, 80 and 90. Now the next, print size, a dot size. So this will display as 9 because this array is created by 3 rows and 3 columns. So 3 multiplied 3, that is 9. So the total size of the array is 9. Next, the data type. Data type, it will display int 32. Then shape is 3, 3 because there is 3 rows and 3 columns. And dimensions is 2 because 2 subscripted and in this 2 axis. So in such a way, you can see the properties of the array. This particular object like size, d-type, shape, ending can also be used in one-dimensional array. Now, thank you very much, students, and have a nice day.